Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone's having a great day so far. Hope everyone's having a great week. Welcome to 30-minute glutes live stream workout. This workout's going to be great. I'm not going to play any music during this workout, so please make sure that you're playing music and you're in a good environment so that you can enjoy the workout. I recommend equipment for this workout. So if you have some, like dumbbells, resistance bands, a couch, chair, highly recommend all of these pieces of equipment. Couch, chair, solid object, that's not considered equipment. That's considered just part of your home. Everyone has some type of chair or couch, right? So that's that. And it's 11:30, so we're going to get started here in just a second. So let's make sure that we're warmed up and we're ready to go as we're about to begin. Cool, guys. So let's get this workout started. My name's Ben. I teach this class every Wednesday. If you want to work on glutes, this is the place to do it. Every exercise that we do today is going to be 3 sets of 40 seconds. In between each set will be a 30-second rest period. So you'll have the opportunity to get water or whatever in between the exercise. We're doing this from the comfort of our home, so technically you can get a water break at any time you want, and you can go at your pace. So it's totally up to you if you want to keep up with me, but I'm going to set the tone all day. And again, remember, no music's being played on my side. So if you want to listen to some music, which I highly recommend, make sure you're putting some music on and you're in a good environment. That is part of the experience with my classes. Okay? So let's get this party started. So the first thing we're going to do is a set of good mornings. We've been doing a lot of good mornings lately, right? This is a really good exercise for our lower glute, right? So lower glutes and hamstrings. So what we're going to do, since it's a glutes class, we're going to focus just on our lower glutes. So we're going to have our legs slightly bent. We're going to really stick our butt out like this, and we are hinging at the hip. So we're not squatting. We are slightly bending our legs, and we are hinging, really sticking our butt out here, feeling it right here. If you put your hands right here, you can feel all of the motions that are going on from the back of your leg, your hamstring, all the way to your lower glute. We're breathing in and we're holding. 1, 2, 3. Breathe out. We're going to go for 40 straight seconds here. Ready? And begin. So when we do this particular exercise, we're holding it at the bottom, drive up. The secret sauce isn't just the exercise itself, it's the breathing and it's the pausing at the proper spots that makes this exercise more effective. 20 seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Shake it out. Make sure you're getting a little bit of a stretch. Stretching for these workouts are really, really important. Okay? Especially anyone who's physique driven in particular. So for this second exercise, I'm going to add a resistance band. So if you've got a band, I recommend throwing one on. We're going to get going again. Ready. And begin. Remember, this is an equipment class. So if you've got equipment, I absolutely recommend you using it. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. 10 seconds. Last one. Excellent. Really squeeze the top. Good job. All right. So remember, these are called good mornings for a reason. I don't know about why it's called a good morning necessarily, but when you do a good morning, you usually, it's because of how you're doing this. So, for example, I've got a piece of equipment. So what makes this workout really special is the tension that it gets on your center. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand on this band. I'm going to put this over my head, right? And this is going to create a lot of tension, right? Because if I hold this position, this band is pulling me forward, therefore my glutes need to work. Remember, this is an equipment class, so if you've got some type of band like this, use it or just continue doing what you're doing. Ready? And begin. Having a band is a really great tool, so if you don't have a resistance band like this, I highly recommend purchasing one. 30 seconds. Twenty seconds. 10 10 seconds. Last one. Excellent work. Excellent work. Good job. For anyone who used a band, great job. It's a nice trick right there. So now we're going to do sumo squats. So when we do sumo squats, I want people to get out of the habit of looking at your knees. Because every time I do sumo squats with someone new, the first thing they look at and they're like, I can't do this with my knees, okay? Well, how about this? How about widen your legs so you feel it in your hips, right? When we're stretching our hips, we do this, right? And we'll go like to the side and to the side. And no one's saying that their knees can't do that. It's a lot more normal of a function than people think. So we're going to be in a sumo stance, wide legs, opening up our glutes. Down, hold, 1, 2, 3, drive up. Breathe in, 1, 2, 3, drive up. All right, we're going to begin now. 40 seconds. Ready? And begin. Breathe in, hold, 1, 2, 3, breathe out. Twenty seconds. Seconds. And stop. Good work. Let's make sure we're getting a little bit of a stretch here. So pull our knee in toward our chest. Away. Going 15 seconds here. Remember, our glutes normally are just closed, right? So when we do sumo, we're opening them up, right? Opening up our glutes. A lot more normal of a function than you think. Ready? And begin. Thirty seconds. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Good job, and stop. Excellent work. Got a third set here. If you've got some dumbbells, if you've got some weight, use it so that you can like add some weight, right? You got a resistance band, you can add that. I'm gonna add a resistance band. Going again in 3, 2, and 1. Begin. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent work. Excellent work. All right. So now we're going to do some side steps. We're going to do some walking side steps. So really good exercise here. I definitely recommend a band for this because this is a band class, remember. So when we do this, if you don't have a band, it's okay. You don't need a band 100% for this at all. You do the same thing, but without the band, right? So we're going to put the band on for everyone who has it. Put it right around the knees, slightly above, right? No, right around that. Yeah, right slightly above. Then we're going to squat down, really athletic stance, and take our side steps. So if you've got the space, you can go for a couple steps to the right, a couple to the left. I'm just going to do 2 left, 2 right, 40 straight seconds. Ready, and begin. And you're really driving you're doing both legs here, right? You're driving with that back leg, pushing with that front leg, making sure your knees are looking outward, not inward. You want to make sure you're really pushing through the hips. It's not just your knees. You want to push through the hips. Ten seconds. And stop. Great work. So when you do this exercise, in addition, make sure you're doing the full range in and full range out. Don't do little baby steps, right? You want to make sure you're doing a full range out and a full range in. Full range out, full range in. Going again, 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Keep that chest up, shoulder blades back. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And stop. Woo! Feeling that in my sides here. Feeling that in my glute. Going again, 20 seconds here. Make sure you're stretching. Going again in 10 seconds. Last set here. Ready. And begin. Twenty seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Excellent work. Excellent work. We're moving. We're almost halfway through the workout. All right, now we're going to do elevated glute bridges. So now this is the time where you find a couch, you find a solid object, and we're going to make these glute bridges work for a while, okay? So I'm going to add a band here. I'm going to add my band, and we're going to put this around the knees, and we're going to use this couch, and we're going to put our heel on the edge of the couch. So why we're doing this is because it increases the range and motion in our exercise, right? If we're doing this on the floor, it's still really good, but we're going to go up, elevate it, it makes it better, right? So feet on the heel, lift up, drive up. Breathe in, on your glutes. Breathe in and then breathe out. You feel how hard they are at the top? That means your glutes are working. That means you're working them out. So it might take a while for them to get tired, but they're working. So we're going to go in 3, 2, and 1. Make sure those knees are looking outward. Toes are lifted up. You're driving through the heel. You're breathing in on the way down. You're breathing out on the way up. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. And stop. Work. I was really feeling the burn there. My glutes, my abductors, they're already pretty tired. Woo! Going again in a couple of seconds here. That was a happy yawn. That wasn't a tired yawn, that was a happy. Ready. And begin. 20 seconds. 10 seconds. Last one, and stop. Oh, my goodness. My glutes are on fire here. Oh, damn. Making sure we're stretching here. Getting me. It's getting me. All right, we're going back in 10 seconds here. 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. Ah. 10 seconds. And stop. Oh, man. Killed. Got killed on that. Good work. Good work. All right. So now we're going to do single leg hip thrusts here. So now we're actually using the same piece of furniture that we're on. Okay. So now we're switching things up. We're just using the same piece of equipment for something else. Okay. So now we're flipping around. And now where you were just putting your heels, you're going to put your back, right? I don't want you too low. I want you like pretty high actually. And rest your back mid, right? And then we're going to cross our right leg over our left. So we're not going to have our legs straight out. We're going to have it right over left. We're breathing in on the way down, breathe out on the way up. We're driving through the heel on the way down, lifting our toes up, breathing out on the way up. If your hands are on your glutes, you feel how hard the glutes are here. So when we do single leg, we're evening out the sides of both. We want symmetrical. Perfect square. Ready. And begin. You've got a resistance band. You've got weight. 20 seconds. Switch. Seconds. And stop. Good work. Make sure you're stretching out. Okay. When I do this again, I'm going to use a band. So I'm going to put this on, right? And I'm going to do the same thing. Right over left. I'm just going to widen the band out. So now the band is stretched out here. Ready. And begin. Don't want your knees going over your toes. Don't want that. 10 seconds. Switch. And stop. Excellent work. Excellent work. We're going to do it one more time. Got one more time. 20 seconds. All right, going again in 10 seconds here. Last set. Ready. And begin. Try to keep the heel, really feel your glute harden at the top, right? It's a glutes class, so make sure that glute is really hard at the top. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out, and switch. In. Ten seconds. More. Hold, squeeze and stop. Woo! Good work. Good work. We're almost done here, team. We're almost done. All right. So now we're going to do knee banded seating hip abduction. So now we're going to sit on our mat. We're going to put the band on around our knees. Okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our feet in. We're going to bring our feet in like this. So they're not flat. My feet are in a triangle. So I can pretty much insert like my finger right in here. I'm leaning back just a little bit. So just like this. Knees are in, and then we are breathing out, extend. Breathe in, breathe out, right? So if you put your hand right here, you would feel your glutes working. But for this version, we're going to lean back. I want you leaning back. Ready. And begin. So we're going 40 straight seconds with these banded abductions here. Back. You want to make sure you get that full range in. The full range. It's not pulsing. We're not pulsing. Full range in. Breathe out. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Breathe in. Breathe out. 1, 2, 3. 20 seconds. Hold the top. The full recoil in. 10 seconds. Last one. And stop. Good work. Good work. Let's make sure you are stretching. You can always take the band off. Give yourself a little bit of stretch. Because we're targeting right here right now. So stretching this out is key. Going again in 3, 2, and 1. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. And hold it and stop. Woo! We got one more. Got one more set here. Great work. Great work. Going again in 10 seconds. Last set here. Last set. Ready. And begin. We'll use that breath Breathing makes a big difference. Big breath in, big breath out. 3 seconds. Ten seconds. Hold it, squeeze, 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 and stop. Great work. Make sure you're stretching out. Make sure you are stretching out. All right, guys, so we're approaching the last exercise of the day. So now we're going to do a frog pump. We're going to do a frog pump. So this is a different variation of glute bridges. So this time, and if you're still near the couch, that's clutch 2. So for the first set, I want feet together. Bring them in close. And what you're doing is you're leaning back here, right? Elbows in, looking forward, drive up. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. So this is another version of a glute bridge. Really squeezes your glutes. Breathe in, hold it at the top. You feel your glutes at the bottom hard. That means they're working. Second set, we're going elevated. Ready, and begin. So even with body weight, hold at the top. If you have weight, put it on you. Let's add some weight for everyone who's got some weight. Go right here on your groin. "20 seconds. "10 seconds. Hold, and stop. The key here is the bottom of our feet, all right? Now let's go back to our couch, all right? We're putting our feet at the edge, right? So instead of our heels, we're gonna put the center of our foot, we're gonna go close, and get elevated, feet on, going to 10 seconds. Ready. And begin. The key here is the squeeze at the top, guys. It's not just the exercise. It's the squeeze at the top. How hard you're squeezing at the top. If you've got weight, you add it. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Ten seconds. Last one, and stop. Woo. Excellent work. Excellent work. We're gonna do this again. So this is about to be the last set of the day. Last set of the day, guys, all right? Let's make sure we go hard on this last one. Do not pull up. Do not pull up. This is the most important part of the workout right here. Ready. And begin. Keep going, 30 seconds, almost there. Wait a second. Ten seconds. Hold, squeeze, and down. Great work, everybody. 30-minute glutes is all done. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Give yourself a little bit of a stretch on both sides, but we're all set. If you enjoyed this class, come back to the next one for glutes next Wednesday.